What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Will This Thing Finally Run? I've been slowly diagnosing what's happening and replacing things as I go. And this time I got a whole ignition switch that I'm gonna be replacing. And after I get that ignition switch swap out, we're gonna go ahead and start it and see what it does. So let's go ahead and see if I can get the old one out first. So I think before I go dive any deeper on the ignition switch, I'm gonna go try something. So I locked the timing, 0 degrees. I'm gonna put the timing light on and see where we at. And now I'm gonna go the trigger system. And we're gonna see if we need to change this number. No, my guy. So here, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I was having some issues syncing the timing light, I guess. The RPMs that I was reading, it was not the RPMs that was displaying on the laptop. It was under 1,000 RPMs, and I kept going back and forth and double guessing the numbers and trying to make sure everything was straight. But I was able to flash the point on the pulley that I determined to be TDC, and everything lined up so far. And I don't know, it's still not acting right. Well, so what I think I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and replace this ignition switch. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge because I don't have a lot of room, and the bolts on the top definitely don't look like this on the original one. So I'm gonna have to get them out somehow. So here I'm working on getting the old switch out. Those bolts on the top that hold it in place are a little bit tricky to get out. What I did was I grabbed the Dremel, I cut a little bit on it, enough to use a flathead screwdriver and just unscrew it out. So here I have the old one, new one. They're not completely alike, but something I did notice in the old one is that someone had been on it before, splicing wires and whatnot, and it has this cable that runs to the bottom part of the switch, and it was just straight cut. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the new switch in, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. literally just went in, and from what I can tell, I set the base timing correctly, and I'm still having the same issue. I don't know, I went over the injector data again. Even AI told me it was right for the size of injectors, and man, I don't know, I had to really fatten it up right at idle just to make it idle. But I am stumped here. I don't know what's going on. So at this point, I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna have to go sleep on it and do more research. I'm obviously missing something, but yeah, I'll see you guys soon.